What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bob, and today I'm bringing you something I actually haven't really covered yet, which is odd because I figured this would be an important thing to mention beforehand, but nah, this is a thing I haven't really done. So, what I'm talking about today is hit confirming. So, in my training with Steve and attempting to get better with him, I was practicing his combos. I figured, hey, I haven't really talked about hit confirming yet. So, this is a really easy subject. It's not going to be crazy or anything. I feel like button overlap is already pretty easy by itself, but this is definitely universal in fighting games. Like, there's no real arguing about this whatsoever. So hit confirming is basically when you're able to, in its rawest definition, is when you're able to react to seeing that your opponent is blocking and being able to react to it accordingly in, like, say, like a combo or something. So, the reason I use this with Steve is because of, notable shocker, his back one string. So let me just go ahead and set the random, not random guard, but random counter hits. So, Steve's back one, I think I mentioned this, is pretty much the best counter hit move in the game, like, bar none. I would argue that, honestly. There's some people who have faster counter hits, but honestly with Steve, it melds into his game plan so seamlessly. It's so good. There's no reason you shouldn't use it. So the reason you want to hit confirm this shit is because first of all, you need to be able to counter hit confirm. Counter hit confirm is when you do an attack and you can tell you see the blue text there in the bottom left hand corner, it says counter hit. So that basically means yeah, hey, you scored a counter hit. So the reason this is important is because Steve's combo off of back one only works on counter hit. Or more like any combo is. That's a lot of damage. More like any combo in general with Steve's back one, the way you like implement it. So the trick to this move is that the reason you can't, let me go ahead and turn counter hit off really fast. Oh wait, it's at multiple counter hits, no wonder. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and set him to stand. Or stand and a stand guard. The reason you want to do this is because this string by itself does not work. Or if I had to do it faster, yeah, there we go. So the basic crux of the beginning of Steve's back one combo is back one, hold to go to flicker, and then you cancel the flicker stance with forward, duck, and then one. That's the basic crux of how you begin his stable combo off of back one. So the reason counter hit or hit confirming is very important with this is you're able to dictate what part of the combo you should be going into next and if you should continue it. The reason you can't just you can't keep ripping this is because if you end up, if it's badly guessed, you can dodge it, and then as per Tekken rules, if my combos were still not shit with Steve, I could hit with something beefy, or if I knew he was gonna do it, I can just time my own back one in order to combo him. Let me do this fast. And just kind of kill him that way, if I didn't drop my combo. Yeah, something easy. Into that. Easy shit. Half health. So yeah, there's a risk of getting counter hit. There's a risk of getting sidestepped. Or just like having your own move beaten out. Because if your opponent reads it correctly, this is a really bad combo, but whatever. So that's a general reason why you want to counter. You want to hit confirm. So if I were to record Steve, let me see. If I have him just back one and the flicker and then cancel, that by itself is completely safe. So like, that's completely safe. You're bullshitting me. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a bug in Tekken 7 where you can't, for some reason, do that. It's odd. But if I were to do it, let me see. Let's see. Something like that. What the hell? Well, I can assure you guys that, yeah, you can cancel flicker and then you can start guarding. So that's the basic idea of that. So if I were to hold, do back one and go into flicker, I'm completely safe. If I either if I cancel it or if I just hold flicker, so it basically makes it completely safe. So that's the reason why I confirm this. Now I'm gonna show something to you guys. So frequently in fighting games, you're gonna have a thing where you're allowed to make your opponent randomly guard and randomly have counter hit and land. The former is more prevalent than the latter, but it's still just as important nonetheless. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him stand, do nothing else. I'm gonna have him, or I'm gonna have random counter hits on. So basically with this setup, whenever I land back one, it'll randomly score a counter hit. So the goal of this training is to be able to react to the camera effect. Now this is super easy because in Tekken 7, certain moves on counter hit will make the camera freak the fuck out. Like, that's easy. Go for it. The other easy part is it's pretty lenient window when you go into flicker, and then you cancel into the forward duck. So this is very crucial. If it wasn't for this, this move might be a little more useless, but you'd still be pretty safe, so it's not a big deal. Now something I'm trying to actually train with is counter hit confirming, or just hit confirming in general. Down forward 1, or no, down forward 2 into duck, so as to make it safe, and being able to counter hit confirm the down forward 2. This is a lot more difficult because the camera doesn't shake, so there's not immediate giveaway. So as a result, that's a little more difficult for someone to try and land. So yeah, that's the basic idea of hit confirming in a nutshell. It's a lot more prevalent in Street Fighter where you land, like small hits are used. Let me see if I can word that better. Street Fighter is a lot more universal because whenever you land a move, you have to go into a series of strings like one, or like a stand jab, a down jab, medium jab, into like fucking shoryuken or whatever. Why I didn't do it that, I have no idea. But yeah, it's a lot more strict in Street Fighter. Yeah, really hit confirming is in every fighting game ever. You never want to go and start going to your combo and then while your opponent is guarding, you just continue doing the attack. That's just not good. Like if I were to set him to just stand guard all of this shit. First of all, up forward 2 by itself is minus 14, so I can already take a good amount of damage for that. If that gets blocked, he can duck the second hit and launch me, and etc. etc. You don't want to do the entire input for the combo when your opponent's guarding it. That's not good, because if in worst case scenario you're gonna die. All right, so. Yeah, that's the reason why hit confirm. You can keep yourself safe, and you can maintain the flow of your offense without risk of, you know, fucking eating the biggest combo ever. So, yeah, there's some other various strings in Tekken where hit confirming is used for various strings. I think Steve has some more offhand. I don't remember though. Let's see. There is various shit out of this, or you know what? Yeah, it's. Okay, so like if this gets lands or blocks, you go into duck, or yeah, you go into the duck stance, and then you can just like manually crouch. Then if your opponent like rips jabs over you, you can confirm it and launch them. Because whenever your opponent is doing high attacks and you're crouching, it completely misses you. So by the time it's done, kaboom, and you can just kind of murder him for it. 86 is not bad. Yeah, that's the general concept of hit confirming. There's a few more examples out there I could probably cover, but honestly, this is like the main stuff that you kind of want to know. Just regular hit confirming, counter hit confirming, etc., etc. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to mention about this besides the obvious shit? Let's see. Obviously, this is the whole record function. But yeah, the whole hit confirming thing about this is that. I keep getting mirrored. Okay. Nope. So the thing about down forward 2, I mentioned this already, but this by itself is like minus 10 or minus 12. It's yeah, minus 10, not minus 12. Yep, that's still unsafe. Not by a lot, but not desirable. So what you want to do? Oh, I keep forgetting I am on the other side. And then you can do whatever. So like, yeah, the crouch, if you do perfectly, assuming you're not me and you're still practicing it. It's not that effect. Yeah. That pretty much makes it safe. I guess mids can still probably hit that, but that's situational. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of counter hits. Or, not counter hits, fuck. Hit confirming. Keeps yourself safe, allows you to maintain your offense, and you won't die if you manage to have something blocked. I think the biggest example in Street Fighter is if you do a couple of hits and then your combo ends with a Shoryuken. I think that's the most famous example because Shoryukens are probably amongst the most unsafe moves in Street Fighter. You can do like whatever combo, you can do literally your highest damage combos and kill your opponent for it. It's amazing. That's why you want to counter hit and react to your opponent blocking. So that way you're able to clinch it out, and if your opponent's blocking, no worries, end the combo early. And you can just like sit there, be like a couple minus frames, not much. If you manage to confirm they are being hit, then yeah, you can just go ahead and rip the whole thing and you can get a full combo. That's generally the big thing about that. There are times where you don't need to hit confirm, like if I make a hard read and Steve does like I don't know, something extreme would be like one into that one. Now. If I guess this right, I can go for a high crush or a low crush and totally destroy him for it. But that's in a more extreme example. Oh, as I get a combo down. Or say an example like this. I were to block that move, which is minus 14. I could punch him with a Sonic Fang, like no problem at all. I know what the minus frames are. I don't need to react to him doing it, or I don't need to guess that he just did that in order to do it. Like, I could just immediately rip it. In manner speaking. Now, if this was like a full launch punish move, and if I could launch punish it with Steve, then yeah, I would probably be able to dictate whether or not whether or not it got hit. So, yeah, that's generally for that. So yeah, hope this guide help you guys. I'm inspired to make a few more guides because I'm learning Steve, and Steve requires a lot of technical skill in order to master. But honestly, he really utilizes a lot of strong fundamentals of Tekken. So I am definitely gonna be able to cover a few more things with you guys. So yeah. By the way, there's a tile freaking the fuck out back there. Let me see if I can't get it for you guys. Like, that thing was just losing its mind. That was great. Yep, it's going again. It's more noticeable in 60 FPS, trust me. Anyway, hope you guys learned something. I'll catch you later. Peace!